Creo que cada uno es diferente, pero tengo un poco el estilo de Aimar así porque jugamos en la misma posición y todo eso, ¿no? Pero creo que cada uno es diferente a todos. Cuando recibe rápido y toca rápido, ya sabe, antes de recibir sabe lo que tiene que hacer, la velocidad que tiene y cómo distribuye el juego, la bocha que metes.
Pablo es un jugador que admiré siempre, desde que empezó a jugar en River, desde que salió. Y me gustaba su manera de jugar, de seguirlo y la verdad que es una persona a la cual le tengo mucho aprecio.
Va a sacar la falta el Pipo Baraja. Atención que se desmarque a Aimar dentro del área. ¡Qué control de Aimar! ¡Control! ¡Dentro del área Aimar! A punto de marcar el gol del año. ¡Qué espectacular control a la media vuelta! ¡Qué calidad! Pablo Aimar.
Y bueno, la anécdota es las veces que hemos cambiado las camisetas, que las tengo claro guardadas. Y bueno, obviamente para mí es un honor que él en algún momento haya dicho eso y se haya fijado o haya visto una época buena mía en Valencia cuando él estaba en la Masía y era jovencito.
It must be a strange experience for a player when arguably the greatest footballer of all time has stated that you are their idol. But it must get frustrating too when it's all the media now asks you. Surely you've done enough in your career to warrant other talking points besides speaking about the well-known career of Lionel Messi. If you remember football in the 2000s, you can certainly remember this man. Short in stature, massive in talent, Pablo Aimar pulled the strings for Valencia in the early noughties. El Payaso, El Mago, Pablo Aimar captured the hearts of the Mestalla faithful in the early 2000s. A decade which saw Los Che not only compete domestically and on the European stage, but saw them dominate at times. Before the popular trio of David Villa, Juan Mata and David Silva came through and had successful careers in Valencia, Aimar was twisting, turning and continuing to inspire his fellow Argentine. However, before his €24 million move to La Mestalla was his time at River Plate. Being approached to join River's academy while playing for Estudiantes de Rio Cuarto, Pablo's father initially halted the move, before being convinced to allow his son to make this swap after Daniel Passarella personally asked his father to allow his son to play. Making his debut for the club at 16, he quickly drew comparisons to Maradona, as many smaller Argentine number 10s seemed to. But this one seemed different. 4 years, countless dropped shoulders, and 5 titles later, Europe inevitably came calling. Around the time of this move, Diego Maradona claimed that Aimar was the only player he would pay to watch, also making claims that he was more talented than Saviola and Riquelme. He also mentioned how the Valencia fans would idolize him, and boy was he right. Signing in January, he had to wait until the 14th of February to make his debut, and on Valentine's Day in 2001, the Valencia faithful fell in love. Kicking off his Valencia career against Manchester United in the Champions League, the crowd were captivated. After the game, 3-time Ballon d'Or winner Johan Cruyff, who was commentating on the game, had very high praise for the 21-year-old Argentine. Perfect ball control, a great sense of position. He knows where his colleagues are, and he has an excellent touch. He has everything to make a difference in Europe. Even though he is very young and still growing, he is already very good. Imagine what he will be like in a few years. Cruyff would later advise Barcelona to sign Aimar in 2003, but they went against it and signed Ronaldinho. Not bad. Getting to the Champions League final that same year, Pablo's debut half-season with Valencia came to a disastrous end. Getting subbed off at half-time in the final, Valencia would eventually give up a 1-0 lead and lose on penalties to Bayern Munich. The doom and gloom that Rafa Benitez and his squad endured that night would not loom over them for too long. Winning La Liga in 2002, you must think Valencia got lucky in one of those freak years where Madrid and Barcelona had depleting squads? Well, yeah, in the 2001-2002 season, the same year that Madrid assembled the Avengers of football, the same year that Madrid won the Champions League against Leverkusen with that Zidane goal, that's the year Valencia won the league. So, in reply to Valencia winning in 2002, the big two in La Liga knew they couldn't let that happen again. They would do so by signing some of these guys. Okay, so that's it for Valencia, surely. They did it again. In 2004, Valencia beat out the big spenders of La Liga once more, including the ever-expanding list of Galácticos, including newest big market player David Beckham. This achievement at the time was incredible, and is even more shocking to look back on it now. Pablo Aimar was extremely easy on the eye throughout these years, seamlessly weaving in and out and around of defenders most nights. El Mago would also taste European glory this year, as Valencia won the UEFA Cup and the UEFA Super Cup pre- and post-summer 2004. In that same time frame, Aimar also experienced 2 World Cup finals with Argentina, both of which he later described as sad experiences. He mentioned he always dreamt of playing in the World Cup. However, once you get there, you always want to win it, so anything besides that is a disappointment. 2002 saw Argentina bow out at the group stage. 2006 saw a bit more hope. Argentina topped their group and beat Mexico in the knockouts. However, more penalty heartbreak ensued for Aimar as the Germans once again beat his team in a shootout. As this article written in July 2006 states, the club were now willingly looking to move on from Aimar. Why move on? It all seems so vibrant, full of potential, success and excitement. Well, Aimar struggled with his physical fitness while in Valencia, missing out on the second half of that illustrious 03-04 season with only short glimpses of game time on and off the bench. And the start of the 04-05 season also saw injury concerns. Aimar got injured in the 3rd match of the season, and on his return, once more got injured, losing his competitive rhythm again. These question marks gave him the opportunity to move to Real Zaragoza. When questioned on the step down in his career, Aimar replied that he was sure the situation of the club would change, and that in 4 or 5 years the media could talk about how few clubs there were bigger than Zaragoza. People expect a lot from me, but so do I. A determined man, Aimar linked up with fellow Argentines and brothers Diego and Gabi Milito, where the team would finish 6th and qualify for the UEFA Cup qualifying round. With the loss of Gabi Milito, injuries and financial mismanagement, the 07-08 season came to a disastrous end, as Zaragoza were relegated from La Liga. This saw an end to Pablo's time in La Liga. Aimar would cast his spell on a new set of fans as he was sold to Benfica for €6.5 million. Aimar initially struggled with injuries in his debut season for the club, but managed to wave his wand and finish the season strong, adding the Portuguese Cup to his list of titles. In the next season, a fellow injury-struck Argentine would join the fearsome Benfica attack. Javier Sarviola would join the already dangerous trio of Aimar, Oscar Cardoso, and Ángel Di María. The quartet would surge through the season as Benfica won the Portuguese League and Cup double. Pablo would soon struggle with injuries once more as his playing time dwindled, moving to Malaysia and then back to Argentina where it all started. Aimar had now undergone several surgeries and plenty of time on the sidelines. At 35, in front of a full stadium, back wearing the colours of Estudiantes de Rio Cuarto, El Mago would hang up his boots, bringing an end to a magical career. Inspired by the iconic Argentine number 10, he inspired this generation's legendary Argentine number 10.